kuyita tarafu omulungi ajje nsaba muyimireko ng'ajja nga tumukwera mu ngalo ez'amaanyi kubanga atukola bulungi. Daddy, you are most welcome.
Praise God. You can be seated.
So look to Lako.
Kama yebazibwe.
Praise the Lord.
Twebaza Mukama kulwamwe mwenabaze.
We thank God for all of you that have come today.
Kama abawe omukisa.
May the Lord bless you.
Tugende mu Bayibuli.
Let's go in our Bibles.
Ekitabo kya Makko.
In the book of Mark.
Yakusoma essula ya 9 olunyirira okutandika ku 19.
Chapter 9 from 19. Praise the Lord.
Now, okay. Can you read? Let's read from verses 14 until they put themselves okay. Nali ku computer tegeera nti TV zo tekuli ekola otunula eri tomanyi kiri. When they came to the other disciples, they saw a large crowd around them and the teachers of the law arguing with them. As soon as all people saw Jesus, they were overwhelmed with wonder and ran to greet him. What are you arguing with them about? He asked. And a man in the crowd answered, Teacher, I brought you my son who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of speech. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth, gnashes his teeth, and becomes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive out the spirit, but they couldn't. You unbelieving generation, Jesus replied, how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy to me. So they brought him. When the spirit saw Jesus, it immediately threw the boy into convulsion. He fell to the ground and rolled around, foaming at the mouth. Jesus asked the boy's father, how long has he been like this? From childhood, he answered. It has often thrown him into the fire and water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us, help us. If you can, Jesus said. Came out. The boy looked so much like a corpse that many said he's dead. But Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him to his feet. After Jesus had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, why couldn't we drive it out? He replied, this kind can come out only by prayer and fasting. Now, I want to compare Mark and Matthew. And Jesus, verses 17 say, and Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him here to me. And Jesus rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if you have grain of not out but by an argument. And he wanted to that lie be with you. How long shall I suffer you? Bring him to me.
Then he rebuked
the devil, he left, and many people who